Book Talk, Book Talk, Book Talk Tuesday.
So last week for Thanksgiving, I told you about a lot of books about food, and we had several about food around the world. So I thought this week, since we're after Thanksgiving, and we're all thankful for what we have, it's also interesting to talk about what people all over the world have. So going on our theme of food around the world, I've pulled lots of interesting books. Here's School Around the World. Here's Children's Toys from Around the World. All of these, by the way, have really great pictures of kids from countries all over the world with their possessions spread out. Here's Where Children Sleep, so from rich countries to poor countries. Then we have Material World, which I think was the original book in these series. These are families all over the world who've taken all of their possessions out of their house and put them on their lawn. Then we have two books, If the World Were a Village or If America Were a Village. And basically, if the world were a village of 100 people, like 33 of them would be Christian, 21 Muslim, things like that. So they break them down by different religions, populations, languages, what people eat. And then if we're just going to talk about the earth itself, we have a couple of interesting books. Here's Earth Then and Now. And this is another great photographic book that has pictures of what the earth looked like 50 years ago, 100 years ago, and now, comparing cities and coastlines. 1 Cubic Foot. This is a fascinating book. A photographer went around and took a cubic foot of earth or water in various places around and just cataloged all of the different animals that he found in that cubic foot. So this is really cool if you like science. And then finally, The World Without Us. Whoops. The World Without Us is a story. It's not a story. It's a science book based on the supposition, what would happen if people just disappeared right now? How long would it take the world to erase all traces of us? So this is actually a science book. It's really fascinating. So, and then finally we had Thanksgiving. The food went in. This is what happens when it comes out. And just for those of you who are more morbid, we also have Encyclopedia of the End and Corpses, so burial traditions around the world, and a lot more that have fallen over. But just lots of really interesting books about what people's lives are around the world.